Whose name should I speedrun now? Oh my god. That's right, I'm speedrunning Seed Technoblade. And if you haven't heard of Technoblade, then you're living under a rock, and like, a pretty sizable rock. But if you don't know him, then he's the blood god, and apparently he eats orphans for breakfast or something. And today, I'm slapping his name to the seed generator and beating the game with it in as little time as possible with a scouted path. But getting a fast time on this seed wouldn't be easy. That was my first run. That was such a fast end, and it got ruined by terrible dragon. Yeah, it's reset.
Okay.
0.005. So here it is. This is the run, and let me tell you, when I started scouting and playing the seed, I did not think that I would ever get a sub 10-minute time. Like, that seemed impossible to me. After all this time, after all these hours, I finally got the run that I've been grinding for. So at the start here, there isn't really much to say. I spawn into a taiga biome, and really all I can do is punch trees, mine more wood, and craft my stuff at the beginning. So yeah, slow beginning here, but there's not really much you can do about that. After resetting the seed a lot of times though, you get to know literally like the shape of the trees and how tall they all are, and where you are based on looking at the trees, which is pretty cool, but also kinda sad at the same time. So yeah, my objective here is to just mine out 10 logs and start crafting my stuff. And here I choose to craft a boat, wooden pick, and wooden shovel. The boat I am going to use a little bit now, but it's also going to help me out a lot later in the nether split. So I'm going to boat across this gravel patch, and ideally I want to get 4 gravel and 4 flint, which I actually pull pretty perfect RNG. I'm very happy with that. And the 4 gravel is so that I can block into here and start digging down to the ground. And you might be thinking, what the hell are you doing? This is a speedrun. Why are you digging down into the ground with just a wooden pick? Well, you see, I have scouted the seed, and I know that if I keep digging down here, I'm going to drop directly into a mineshaft, and this mineshaft chest is going to have 2 diamonds, 5 iron, and a golden apple in it. So that's all the iron I'm going to need for this run. I can break that gravel to get out a little bit faster. Yeah, up here is a lava pool, so that's how I'm going to be entering the nether. I'm going to craft my bucket here, craft my flint and steel, and I've got to get food in this run. And this is incredibly ironic, but my main source of food is gonna have to be pigs. And like, it's very funny. On the Technoblade seed of all seeds, I gotta get pork chop for food. But 3 pigs later, I decided, yep, that's enough food. I'm gonna get my water, and I'm gonna enter the nether here. So this is a very standard portal build. It's just the old L-shaped portal. Very simple and pretty clean build overall, and I think I ghost bucketed once. That's pretty nice. Fill in the bottom with obby and light the portal, and there we go, we're entering the nether at about 210, so pretty solid pace. And bang, straight into the nether fortress and running over to this chest, which has another 3 diamonds in it. So right here, I'm going to craft a diamond pick, diamond sword, and a shield to help with the blazes. Reason I crafted diamond sword is because you can actually 2-shot blazes with it, so it is a time save, putting my diamonds towards that, and I don't really need a better axe for anything else in the run. So here I get 2 blaze spawns, and I stuff up a little bit there, but I go 1 for 2 at the moment. So I'm actually done with this spawner for the entire run, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run down the hallway and trigger spawns at this spawner. So when I run down this hallway, I know that I've got to set my render distance to 2 immediately, and that's to unload any stray blazes or wither skeletons that could be firing at me or attacking me from behind, which does get very annoying. And yeah, that's a massive save on health and food. But I'm going to start hollowing out this spawner here, and what that's going to do for me is it's going to increase the time, decrease the time between blaze spawns, and it's going to increase the amount that they spawn in on average. So by the time that this is very wide and open, you'll be seeing very common, like 3 or 4 spawns. But yeah, I've got to mine all this out because I don't have any explosives, I don't have any TNT. But I do have a diamond pick, which is very handy. And as we can see, it's another 2 spawn. Block with the shield, no damage taken. Very good so far, and average blaze rates, I believe. That's about... I'm getting blaze rate every 2 blaze. So, not terrible, could be better. I'm playing for 6 rods before I leave this spawner, and I get another spawn here, it's a 4 spawn, which is actually very scary because I have to receive 12 fireballs every 4 spawn. And I get 4 rods here. This guy's being very annoying and not dying. 5 rods, and I'm thinking, okay, this guy drops, it's decent pace. And he does, and I decide to fall down here. So I fall down here, taking a ton of fall damage. That's fine, I gap up, and now I'm going to be moving on to Enderman. So that's what I'm looking for. I see an Enderman down here, and oh my god, it's this run. So I remember this, I looked at this Enderman I got in the boat, but it tried to teleport into unloaded chunks, and I didn't really know what to do, so I just broke the boat. And he falls into the lava. I was in absolute shock. I've never seen this happen before. He just didn't want to continue in this Minecraft world. But yeah, my next move is to just speed bridge to this other island, which should be swarming with Endermen, because I'm on 2 render, and it's really the only place Endermen can spawn. And I see one instantly right here. Get him in the boat. And yeah, the boat comes in really handy here. They can't attack me, but I can attack them, and they cannot teleport out of the boat. But this is very strange, there aren't many Endermen here. I'm looking around, I see another one up there. But really, not as much as usual. Usually there'd be like 4 or 5. And I really want this guy to drop, he doesn't want to get in the boat. But the Enderman doesn't drop a pearl. And I'm like, man, come on, this pace was actually pretty decent. And I'm still looking around. I heard an Enderman, actually, and I see him up on the tree. And he just doesn't want to get aggroed. But eventually he gets angry, and he gets in the boat. And very luckily, this guy drops a pearl, and I can continue with the run. Alright, these pearls are going to come in very handy. I needed a minimum of 2 pearls for this massive pearl over the trees here. Didn't go as far as I would have liked, but still did the job. My next pearl is going to be able to get onto this bastion. So I'm going to climb these trees, and I'll go to a spot that I know I can pearl from. Aim at the vines, and bang, I'm onto the bastion. So this bastion is a bridge bastion. It's got the 16 gold blocks out the front, and I'm going to run into the main part of the bastion soon to trade all the gold. This bridge bastion in particular isn't a very good bridge bastion though, because both of the ramparts on the side of the bastion are only single chests, and none of them have any obby in them, which means I have to completely rely off piglin trades. So that causes a lot of resets, and it's very annoying when you don't get enough of it. As you can see, I'm running towards the main part of the bastion, and I'm going to set up a route called the dip route. And what that is I take 2 stairs to funnel them in easier, and I make them all aggroed on me, and get them all into this hole in the middle of the bastion. You'll see the gold, and they'll all go into this 1x1 hole. And like, that's what, 6 pigs? 7? Yeah, here's a 7th. You can see here, I actually get a pearl trade straight up, which is very useful. This means that I can instantly set up something called a pearl hang. And what this is pretty much, I'm going to go over to the side of the bastion, and I'm going to execute a very, very long pearl over to that tree in the distance. And as soon as I've thrown my pearl, I'm going to go into my options and turn down my render distance, which effectively unloads the pearl. That's just sitting on the end of my render distance until I want it to be loaded, and then I can get teleported almost instantly. In the meantime, I'm going to return to my trades, check on them, see how they're going, and as you can see, I only have 8 pearls and 4 obby, so I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to get rolled on trades again. So I go to mine more gold, just in case, but in the end, I don't even think I really needed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to organize my inventory while I wait for trades. And at the moment, we've only got 4 obsidian, But these pigs, they start to clutch up big time while I'm clearing out my inventory here. So it might be 4 at the moment, but right there, double trade. Up to 6 gold, oh sorry, 6 obsidian, so that's pretty nice. 8 obsidian now. So I'm thinking, okay, these pigs are going crazy back here. Maybe this could be okay. And 10 obsidian right there, I realize, go into my options and reload the pearl. And all of a sudden, this is actually pretty solid pace. So this next part of the run is using the nether as a resource to travel to the portal room way faster than usual, seeing as 1 block in the nether is equal to 8 in the overworld. So I'm pedaling towards a location that where when I build the portal, I'll be able to travel directly into the stronghold, straight into it, straight next to the portal room, and those are these coordinates right here. So we're actually getting closer to the dragon fight, and I actually really want to talk about this. So the island itself is a very good island. It's very open, so it's easy to pearl to the middle of the map, but it's not zero cyclable, which is really annoying, because that is a much faster way of beating the dragon, which is pretty much zero cycling is beating the dragon to a predetermined node and blowing it up with beds while it circles down towards that node. But right here, I have to opt for the 1 cycle option, which is where I wait for the dragon to perch and blow it up with beds there. I'm checking my inventory, and while I'm crafting here, I'm a little bit scared. I realize I only have enough for 3 beds. I'm thinking, uh-oh. That's fine, because I have enough for 2 anchors. And anchors do the same thing as beds, they pretty much just blow up in the end whenever you try to use them. But yeah, that gets me a total of 5 explosives, so this should be a fairly safe 1 cycle. I'm just waiting for the dragon to perch, and that should happen any second now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the 1 cycle. Wait, that's sub 10. That's sub 10. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that's actually sub 10. 9:57. Dude, I'm free. I'm free. That's insane. There's a lot of things I could be fast with it. And honestly, I was right. If you look back through the run, you'll see that things can definitely be faster, like the Enderman split, or getting better blaze rates. But resetting worlds just waiting for the stars to align isn't something I want to do for just a marginally better time. This already took so many hours to achieve, so if you did enjoy it at all...
One of us! One of us! The annoying sound of the bell makes you want to hit the like button. It makes you want to hit the like button, guys, and also the subscribe button. The subscribe button is free.